What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back with another video. Guys, the trade deadline is upon us. That means the rumors are getting crazy. They're getting wild. And we saw what happened last night after the embarrassing loss in such a commemorative moment for LeBron. Um, it's almost you must trade Russell Westbrook, guys. And today there's a rumor that the Lakers are in talks, right, with the Minnesota Timberwolves and with the Utah Jazz on a potential three-way deal to land D'Angelo Russell here back to LA. D-Lo, ice in my veins. Mr. Clutch is one of our favorite young Lakers growing up until the snitch moments. We used to love D'Angelo Russell up until that whole snitch situation, or should I say the snitchuation. But look, we get D'Angelo Russell, okay? And according to Shams Chanara from The Athletic, ongoing discussions have also included Utah's Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt as a part of the potential three-team deal to the Lakers. That would be huge. That would be huge. And people are saying this is not going to move the needle. D'Angelo Russell is a scorer, guys. He's somebody who can shoot. All right, you're talking about you needed a shooter. I start him immediately either at the point or at the shooting guard. And you got your shooter right there. Also, Malik Beasley can shoot. And then you get Vanderbilt for defensive purposes. That would be great. Now, I'm not telling anybody to get your hopes up because we've seen things fall through before, and I'm not going to get happy till it officially happens. But it would be really nice to have former Laker D'Angelo Russell wearing purple and gold. And it'd be extremely nice because we're offloading one Russell for a better Russell, a younger Russell, better in the sense that not career accomplishment wise, but in the sense of what he fits with, right? Better floor spacing, probably takes care of the ball better, better passing, better playmaking. I would love this trade to happen. I really would. I didn't see this, listen, I didn't see this on my radar. I didn't think D'Lo would be a possibility along with Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley. But if they're able to pull off, yes, I'm officially apologizing to the front office because I counted them out too early. But they still haven't pulled it off. So I'm not going to do it just yet, right? But here's the thing. Right? What would it take on the Lakers? And we know Russell Westbrook in a first round pick, but what else is it going to take, right? As things start, as things start to unfold here, what else is it going to ask for us to land D'Angelo Russell? I'm very curious. The D'Lo, Beasley, Rui, LeBron, and AD. A lot of people are not happy with it, but I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell brings us a lot of what we need. Floor spacing. Okay, it brings us floor spacing. It brings us better playmaking in the sense that you're not forcing the issue and he plays more under control. And the number one thing is that he can score from anywhere on the floor. So, again, it'll open up things for LeBron, for AD. And the chemistry gets better. A lot of things get better with a trade like this. I know it's nothing was going to be the Kyrie Irving move. So a lot of people still not happy about this, but this is huge. This could actually help us make a postseason run. Is it going to make us championship contenders? Who knows, right? We still have to see how everything gels and do we have enough time or was it too late? A lot of question marks still, but I think it would be sensational if they make this trade. Did you guys not hear today that Russell Westbrook got in an argument with head coach Darvin Ham? You mean to tell me he's about to bite the hand that feeds him? That tells you he's been the cancer. I've been telling y'all forever, man, all season long. His attitude, his body language has been horrendous. If we can trade a cancerous Russell for one that's better in team chemistry and in the locker room and can help you floor space, I'm taking that 10 times out of 10. And again, he can hit clutch shots. He's done it throughout his career. He did it in Brooklyn. He did it here for the Lakers, even though Luke Walton didn't give him a fair shake. I'm not sure about Minnesota. I haven't really followed him there, his career there, but he's one of ours, man. We drafted him. A lot of people are not happy about this, right? They wanted something more, but again, it's in addition by subtraction, right? You subtracting Russell Westbrook, you're going to see a huge difference in his locker room. Huge, guys. Huge. But I do want to know, what do you guys think of this move potentially if it does happen? Like I said, I'm not going to get super excited yet till it's completed and we hear all the details and we know we got the pieces we wanted. He said, we need this trade. We need to trade Beverly too. Maybe he's included in this package. Maybe, he's a piece that they want back because they like the way he was able to lead them off the locker room as a veteran presence. Who knows? But I am curious what would be, and another thing here is that D'Angelo Russell's an expiring contract, And Malik Beasley will have a team option for next season. Jared Vanderbilt is only making $4.6 million next season. So, the Lakers could end up having cap flexibility for Kyrie. This could just be like a rental type move if it doesn't work out. This could be Minnesota not wanting to give D'Angelo Russell a long-term extension. So sometimes what happens, right, is it's a situational thing, right? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, guys. If D'Angelo Russell does land here with the Lakers, it makes us better, especially if he brings those other role players with him, right? And I'm talking about Vanderbilt because of his size. I'm talking about Malik Beasley, also has a scoring ability. It's not for, I'll tell you this, D'Angelo Russell being traded is not for lack of skills. He's still only 26 years old. So, and quietly, he kind of fits into the future if they do want to re-sign him. He's currently averaging 17.9 points per game, right? He's shooting 46% from the field. Like, this dude is no slouch. It's not like he's garbage. Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt will be huge. Hey, no spamming, though. No spamming. Got to go with the spamming stuff, man. He said, DTLF, if the Lakers do this trade, can they have cap space for Kyrie? Plus, they can do a sign and trade for Kyrie. That was all for Kyrie in the summer. Here's my thing. Kyrie would have to take a huge pay cut to come here to the Lakers. Because remember, upon trading him, Dallas currently has his bird rights. Plus, the Lakers are only going to have anywhere between 25 to 30 mil in cap space. That's very limited for Kyrie. Unless AD and LeBron restructure the contracts or do something like that to take a pay cut, then maybe anything's possible. But I'm not holding my breath for Kyrie. It could happen. This D-Lo contract expires. So if it doesn't work, then there's no strings attached, right? So that is the good news about it. Bad news, I don't know what we've given up yet. I don't know where we're giving up outside of Russ and a first-round pick. If it was just Russ and a first-round pick, I think it's a no doubt you should make this trade. It should have been done, right? William Scott said, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the donation. He said, DTLF, I think Damian Jones, Lakers would need to send out 2 to take in 3. Yeah, we should include him, man. I mean, we already got rid of Kendrick Nunn. Damian Jones would be the next one out, odd man out. But you know what? Look, quietly, I'm starting to see the Lakers' vision. Remember, I told you guys last night, I don't know what they are, middle of the road team. We're not rebuilding. We're not contending. Well, we make this trade for D'Lo, it'll tell us a lot more about us. All right, they want to do both. That's what I believe. After hearing this rumor, I believe that Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka are trying to do both things. All right, they are trying to rebuild while contending. Now, it might work out, it might not. Right? On paper, it looks way better than what we have right now. But we still have to see it play out. The chemistry stuff, all of that, the fit, the way Darvin Ham's going to utilize or misutilize incoming players, all of that still factors into it. So even if we make the trade, I can't say we're contenders. But what I can say is we will get better chemistry-wise, shooting-wise, and we'll have more wing depth with those other guys. We'll get more size, right? D'Lo's what, 6'5", so pretty good size on him. He's not much of a defender, but he's got pretty good size, at least to contest shots. Malik Beasley, same. Vanderbilt, 6'9". I mean, he's Vanderbilt. I think is the underrated part of this trade if it goes down, is that you can get a 6'9" wing who can switch multiple positions, could play alongside Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And now you got Rui, you got him, who are kind of similar. And I don't know which one you start, which one you come off the bench, but that's a problem for coach to have. And no more excuses on the small ball stuff. You try to eliminate a lot of the small ball stuff. But most importantly, guys, is that the cancerous Russell Westbrook would be off of this team. And I think we should throw a parade in LA just for that. Because let's be honest, and I'm not even hating on him at this point. He brought it upon himself with his bad energy. How the heck are you going to throw a hissy fit like a child and get in an argument with your locker? This might explain why that viral video was leaking out with Anthony Davis being upset. This dude he's caused such a rift on this locker that I think the Lakers are looking to catapult his ass, slingshot his ass out of here. Just if we can just get rid of that guy, you're gonna see such a different for the final 27 games or so. You're gonna see a different aura on this team. You're gonna see guys start playing for each other. It could change a lot. So it could be season changing. But It's not official yet, guys. It just says the Lakers, Jazz, and Wolves in trade discussions on a 3-team deal to send D'Lo. Um, so I hope that it breaks while I'm on the live stream. But if it doesn't, and it does afterwards, I'm coming right back, and then I will talk about our roster and how it looks afterwards. Right? Here's the good news. All right, between Mike Conley and D'Lo, who would you guys prefer? I prefer D'Angelo Russell. He's younger. He can have you know, potentially he can go off on more scoring spurts, right? More he can have more like scoring explosions because he's younger and he has more potential. And but Woj did mention that the Lakers have been very active. So regardless, um, if this trade doesn't fall through, I still expect Westbrook to be out of here. This dude, like I said, last night was apparent that he was sabotaging the night. The report comes out this morning, that he got in an argument, heated argument, that verbal words were exchanged and all this stuff, heated. So I mean, it's not news. Who knows what's not being reported, right? That's just that. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, LeBron was spending a lot of time with his children, and of course that's his priority. But usually in moments like these, teammates huddle around you. You know what I mean? Like I realized that the chemistry is so shot that it's just a fractured locker room, man, and it's unfortunate. Noel, appreciate you, bro. He said, I'll guarantee you'll start seeing better product just through addition by subtraction when it comes to Russ. Exactly, bro. I agree. He said his attitude has been worse by game by game. Man, tell me about it. I gotta say, for the price we paid, KCP, Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, and a first-round pick for Russ, this got to be the worst superstar to ever put on purple and gold, right? As far as his title goes of superstar, because of his accolades, his career numbers, well, he wasn't even an all-star level player for us, and we paid a premium to land this guy. So you got to say at 47 mil, he has now eclipsed. And the two bad years we had with him, I do believe he has eclipsed as the worst star trade of all time. Before him, you could have said it was Dwight Howard because he didn't live up to the hype and we gave up so much, but this guy eclipses his man. How do you feel about AD sitting down and not reacting when LeBron broke the record last night? I was upset when I seen that, man, because I feel like that moment, they let him down because it should have been so much more special. But I'm glad he still enjoyed it with his family and the fans and the legends like Kareem and Magic and everybody who came out. So there was no way they could have ruined that moment, but they were pretty close, man. Between Russell Westbrook arguing in the locker room and AD getting in his feelings at the wrong time, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the issue was, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be a psychologist and what was said and whatnot. But I'll tell you this: just this locker room, as long as Westbrook is there and Darvin Ham isn't focused on the team, on facts over feelings and everything, the chemistry is shot, man. It's horribly shot right now, and that's unfortunate, right? But I did want to give you guys my quick thoughts on this whole situation. If we do pull off D'Angelo Russell, Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley for Russell Westbrook in a first-round pick, it's a heck of a trade for multiple purposes. Number one, like I said, we get better on the court, better floor spacing, wing depth with Vanderbilt, and better shooting and playmaking. I think taking care of the basketball better, and most importantly, better chemistry. All right. Not to mention, you're not really locking yourself up with heavy contracts. So if the Lakers do want to pursue a Kyrie Irving in the offseason, and vice versa, they'll have that flexibility still. So I think it's a win-win for the Lakers. Not to mention, if they do want to re-sign D'Angelo, right, we'll have his bird rights, and he fits with whatever they're trying to build right now. Because now, if this trade goes through, it's like, okay, now I can kind of see what the front office is trying to do. They're trying to win for now, and they're trying to build for the future, which would be much better than leaving us in limbo and leaving Russell Westbrook out here, and we don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest victory, and I think we should go down Figueroa Street if it happens, is Russell Westbrook being traded, man. That'll be huge. I don't no longer have to look at his angry mug every single game and his antics and his horrible passes that are obviously blatantly off target for whatever his motives are. I mean, whew, that would be crazy. And then have him back, there's definitely some emotional value as a Laker fan. Growing up watching D'Lo as well, we saw him, come through from Ohio State and grow throughout his career. Now it'll come full circle if he comes back, and we can say icing in my veins again when he hits clutch shots. I mean, that'll be nice. Remember, we always have a saying for every player, every player that has had big moments. For example, Kuzma, I used to say Kuzma so clutch. For D'Lo, we used to say ice in his veins, and so on and so forth. He said now he can just have fun somewhere else. That would be nice, Reg. That would be nice, man. That would be nice. Noodle says, Noodles, by the way, that's a funny name. He said, D'Lo is not going to move the needle. But as long as I don't have to see Russ's face anymore, I guess it's a win. You'll be surprised, man, what shooting, floor spacing, and good chemistry can do for you. Plus wing depth if we do get those other pieces. I think it'll move the needle somewhat. It might not move it as much as had we acquired a star player like Kyrie or even somebody else, but it's still so much better, man. So much better. He said, come on, D'Lo, over Russ, can shoot and play make. He's 6'5". That's what I'm saying. People are underestimating the value of what D'Lo can bring. They act like he's not an 18-point per game scorer. That's what he is. He's somebody who can go off and he'll give you 30 to 40. Russ can do the same, but he'll do it inefficiently, and he won't do it within the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference, man. There's a difference between scoring, right? One guard will do it to get his stats, and the other guard will do it in the flow of the game. And as a floor general, we know D'Lo has always been a crafty guard, right? A smart player. So, and he's a big fan of LeBron, so the chemistry right off the top is going to be crazy, right? Appetizer says Robin Genie will get my full support if they can make us better today, in turn helping our future. Bye, Russ. AD needs to change his attitude too. Well, like I told you guys, man, I was losing confidence in this front office. I had lost it completely. They can make this trade. They'll get it back from me, at least for now, because that's all we want to see. As fans, we want to improve, man. Dr. Jerry Buss would never sit here and watch a team sink like the Titanic and not attempt to save, whatever he can, right? That's the problem, right? That I've seen is that as much as I've loved Jeannie all this time, she waits a little too long before she reacts, right? This is something we should have did in last offseason. Instead, we waited half the season, potentially the season being over, to try to make a game, like a season-saving move. And that's what I mean. We got to try. We got to be 10 steps ahead of the competition, not 10 steps behind. Dan, what do you think if we trade AD? Depends on the package and what's coming back. I want an elite level package for AD if that ever happens. I don't want to just trade him, and get ripped off the way teams would try to do it. Just like teams overprice their pieces, I want the Lakers to overprice ours, right? Do I like the trade? If it happens, yeah, I'll love the trade when it happens. If it happens, we need it to happen, to be honest with you, man. This is probably the best thing available, So, let's see. I'm just updating my timeline, see if we get any updates, man. But look, bottom line is, it was just a quick video, guys. I wanted to react with you guys. Again, I'm not going to overreact this time because I've been duped before, man. I've been thinking like during the summer that we were about to land Kyrie because we were in discussions, and then anything fell through. So until the front office proves it and they do it, we will have a new big three of D'Angelo, Russell, LeBron James, and AD. That gets me a little bit excited. But we'll see if it happens, y'all. We'll see if it happens. For now, I'm going to let y'all go. Because I do want to make more videos throughout the course of the day if we do get the trades going here. But nothing has happened officially. Just wanted to update you guys on that. And let's see what is included in the package if it officially happens, and what we will be left over with, so I can really dissect this roster if it does go down. All right, but I'll leave you guys there, man. Let's make a quick little 20-minute video. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe if you already haven't, hit them post noti bells, because sometimes people don't get the notification. I don't know what it is. Hit them and then, take it off and put it back on if that works, like a reset. But I appreciate y'all, man. And just a quick update again, if anything breaks, you know where to find me. Peace. Have a great rest of your day.